I don't know. And then Trudeau's saying that he's gonna still give money into Ukraine. Is that what he said?
650 million on your head top.
650 that I have to pay into for my taxes.
And my head top, but I'll get out of that though. But and your head tops for those watching, 650 million.
See,
I want to fact check that for
650
sure.
million
It can be.
towards. See, okay, so this is where I feel like we need to have a chart somewhere here. Where's my head? Yeah, somewhere around here. That gives the pyramid as to how much each thing would cost to justify why it's $650 million.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because
I know construction's like half of that.
Can you imagine you put it and you still lose?
That.
Like, what happened? Like,
that's interesting. You put that.
What happens if you lose a battle, like, and you put that much money? Like, how do you buy yourself out? How does that work?
They own the country then. Mm-hmm. That's like, oh, we own your land then.
Why?
Gonna put a McDonald's here. Gonna put a Starbucks here.
Isn't that what it is? Ologism or olog? What is that word? Olog. Wow. Let me find that word.
It's okay. Take time. Take time. But like
when corporates rule and run a country based on the amount of income that they generate and create, so they dictate how the affairs of a country.
Like what's happening in the Caribbean. Oh, that's not the banks though.
Yes, in
IMF.
In one of the bigger Caribbean countries.
Yo. Oh, I see what you did there. We're not gonna have that topic because I'm gonna say I'm a hey, watch it. Because you've been starting.
I have not done anything.
Watch it.
What have I done?
But the IMF like owning the land though is crazy though. Like how they can own the land.
So just a Trudeau and them.
But that's
what you trying to do here. What are you trying to do? Is this a plot? Is this a setup? This is why you want to talk about this topic, huh? Huh?
Not at all.
No,
don't let my lack of sleep turn into paranoia. You understand me? Paranoia. Okay. Who should I come after? Our country?
Wow.
My country? The land we love?
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
I mean, we all love it. We just
damn right. Just make sure.
Yep.
You guys, when you get your rice and peas.
Yep.
And your oxtail gravies.
Yep, we all love it.
And your ackee sawfish.
We all love it.
And you remember.
Yep. We just wish you guys were doing better, but
remember. Wow. We'll always do better. We'll always do better than you. You understand me? We'll always do better. You hear me? The iron of spice. How dare you? Amen. How dare you sass me now? How dare you? I'm tired, I swear. I don't mean this. I'm sorry. I'll apologize later. But no, you better not. But
the gals them sugar. Sorry.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow, how do you pronounce this word?
Where were we?
But
Ukraine now.
Right, yeah.
I don't.
So
war is a bad thing. I'll say that. But
yes,
propaganda is a suspect thing too.
Okay.
When I seen that president, or is it prime minister,
President
who?
When I seen him on the Vogue magazine,
Vladimir Zelensky.
When I seen him on the Vogue magazine with
this is the guy for Russia.
Ukraine.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
He was on taking a poll.
Right.
I know they're both named Vladimir, which is interesting. They're both named Vladimir. They're just different last names. Putin and Zelensky. But anyways, continue with the Vogue cover. Yeah.
The Vogue. Sorry. We see him on the Vogue wreckage and he's posing. It's like war. Yeah. Donate.
That's wild.
I'm not really. What time do you have to be on Vogue magazine in the midst of a war?
Let alone.
I've been questioning that.
And isn't
what
Vogue
time when he just said, "Yo"?
Isn't Vogue fashion?
Yeah.
Vogue is fashion, yeah, or used to be. I guess now they do.
How do we get politics?
They do politics now. So
no, but like for real, like what time did you get to dress swaggy on a plane wreckage? Just model pose, strike a pose, multiple poses.
That's wild.
You think you'd see
a war?
Hold on, you think you'd see that a photo like that with George Bush, like he's in Afghanistan? You would think you'd see him pose like that back when that war was happening.
Or was a mass destruction.
Yeah,
or like Obama with a bunch of drones behind him.
It's just
rolling.
Yo.
Rolling.
That
drone shot pictures.
That Photoshop you just said will go crazy. I'll go crazy.
You see what I'm saying? But like for war, that's kind of crazy.
Before war, yeah.
So like when you I understand certain like World War II back in the day, because remember when we had to do history class and you had to make your own propaganda posters and all that stuff.
They actually made us do that. For those who are watching, they actually
talked about that, and
we had to recreate our own propaganda
and all those stuff.
That's weird.
That's how big it was, right? But now it's like you're like someone that's one of the men that's on war, not even on the front line, could go on like a stream and say, "Hey, donate more money to me."
So we can go to war.
So we go to war.
I guess that's also part of the culture, right? The history of it, too.
I guess.
Because when you think of it, Canada is not a country of war. They've had internal affairs, yes.
They just
but not war.
Wow.
Yes.
But they just bury war.
But I don't know, man. And that's the thing. Like, there's certain people. The problem is, and nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the thing. Nowadays, for me, I want to hear both sides.
I thought you were gonna restart just now. I was like,
no, as a factory reset.
That was yo.
Why you guys? This is me. This is
No. I just
sound like a factory reset. You think I'm you guys think I'm not human right now?
No. It's just.
Are you the real James?
Are you? Oh.
In 2 weeks, I come back a clone. That's hilarious.
But yes, you're saying you want to listen to both sides.
I have and this is the thing with certain people nowadays. When I hear certain things happen, I do want to hear both sides.
Right, just because
one side can make the other side seem so heinous that they're like, I'm not going to listen to the other side of the story. And that's the thing about propaganda. The propaganda may be wrong the whole time.
Yep.
The whole time we thought that, what was it? Iraq was the problem?
Right.
When they just wanted the resources?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
And it's not like you can't just... You could have took the resources and not do that much damage.
Yeah. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you hear certain things and you hear certain things go on in, you don't hear much of the rest for some reason. Like, it's like, why? Oh, because they're... And I'm like, is that all?
Right.
I mean, that is the setup, right? It's the division. If you're only hearing one side of the story, you never hear the other side. Why would you need the other side? I'm a truthful, honest, representative, bias, of the entire situation. And I'm just saying the unfavorable way that things are happening, bias, it's just not working out. And they're just not being cooperative with me, bias. But we're just trying to find a solution. That's all I want, bias. Okay.
Right. I get it, man.
You see, and that's the part.
I get it.
That's the part that's kind of weird because like you hear about the war. I didn't even know where. I didn't know the war was still going in.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you'll hear the worst thing is like you'll hear that like, oh, we're winning the war right now. I'm like, are you?
I wonder that.
What happens if you sit there and then you find out you're not winning, but the media is telling you this?
But you, I mean.
And then one day you find out your internet is cut off and you're like, wait, what happened? I paid the bill.
So sidebar. Okay, scenario where like we thought they were holding it down and all of a sudden like they're rushing on the shores. So they're rushing on the bar. I'm barring. Shout out to Battle Rap. They're rushing on the shores, East Coast and West Coast. Boom! All of a sudden, CN Tower gets hit, and you're just like, wait. I thought we had this under control. What's going on? People are running up and down King Street, Bloor, Bay Street, Eglinton West, Lawrence. People are just running. It's chaotic right now. What's your next move? Because like, we just got hit.
I'm driving up north.
You're just going.
I feel like I still have, you know what's funny thing? I feel like I still have some time because I'm in Brampton. So
right?
just from this time, I'm like, I might just pray that they don't know Brampton. I just pray that like I don't know because I think according to TikTok, in India and Brampton India and Russia are cool.
Oh, okay.
Allegedly, because I remember for some reason on my TikTok it was like Canada's side and who associates with them, and
Right.
India and who associates with them. This is all alleged. So please, this is like a brilliant idiot facade right now. So
it sounds like the part of BRICS that we covered.
yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, like that
So
kind of.
just maybe.
But I mean, like, I think that's even saying that. I think we forget that there needs to be a representative. These people are called embassy people. They actually are representative that travel back and forth and say, okay, this is what the business is in India. You know, they live and reside in Canada, and they come back and they're like at the office and they're like, so this is what they were talking about at the board meeting, like blah,
Right,
blah,
right.
blah. This is the stuff. Like, these people will live in each area. Like, and these people do exist in all countries.
Right.
There's a rep in every country. At least 3?
I guess.
3 sounds like a good number.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Especially per province.
Per province.
Probably a little bit more.
So it sounds about.
Yeah.
Ontario would probably have the most because like the biggest province.
Yeah.
I'm going to Quebec. And the other parts will probably just get one. They're like, nah, take you get one
Yeah.
person to represent you.
And imagine, that's how many people around the world. How many places in the world exist that are going to have an embassy person?
And sometimes you got to challenge the representatives. It's like, yo, is this a person you really want to represent your whole country?
Facts.
Man, one person has to represent 500 million people. That's tough still.
Facts.
Because not everybody's going to be happy.
Facts.
Right?
Not everybody's going to be happy. I'm not going to be happy with certain things you say. I'm like, I don't know about all that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, Canada, India, I hope you guys can figure this out.
Well, this kind of goes back to my, I guess, nationalism. Where maybe Canada just needs to sit down for 2 seconds in Canada, cut off the TV for 2 seconds, and just fix itself.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Mind its own business.
Yeah. Leave your business alone. You know what I always thought? If you rebuild your country and made it a better country, you'd have more money to do better things.
Exactly.
I thought it would be that easy.
That sounds hot, what you guys are saying. It sounds cute.
Yeah,
But
Canada
but,
acting on some real FOMO and needs some healing. That's what it needs.
what was that word?
FOMO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like these countries are moving like social media influencers that don't have the money that they really go on like they have.
That's a shot at a lot of people. But that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
You can put in rappers in this, pop singers.
Your infrastructure is not, your
R&B
foundation
singers.
is not proper yet. But like, you can show the house.
That's
And-
rented or leased.
Yes. And it's not a shot. I mean, get it how you get it, as long as you're honest. Which you're not, but I don't know if that's even fair for me to say.
Just a 30-second sidebar about honesty. Apparently, like people they're in the fitness industry, they're admitting that they take PEDs,
Not every
performance enhanced drugs.
Not every one of them. Remember, man, Liver King. He had to get caught for him to start saying that he did it.
They caught him, yeah, because people analyze his diet, the Liver King, and they're just like, no,
This is not possible.
this is not possible. Like
Why would you like eat raw meat? Like what? Like yo, bro.
with no salt and everything. And see, okay, at least sushi, there's some flavor to it, right? No, hear me out, guys. At least sushi has like flavor to it, right? Or I mean, okay.
Pastrami.
But I was about to say, yeah. I was about to say pastrami. I'm like, that's not raw. No, that's not raw. It's cooked, processed, and everything. But yeah, but you can't just take a piece of what was it, eating liver and then
Liver,
just
yamming it.
eating it.
That's demonic to me, yo.
That's man. That doesn't work.
And there's people that like, yo,
Just about honesty. Just a quick sidebar about that. But like,
it's just interesting, but it works for some people. I remember there's a guy on TikTok that all he eats is spicy food, and then people are like, no, you do not eat spicy food. They show that you eat it, but the camera changes and you're not chewing and you're not like finishing it, or it looks like you are, or this and that, and these guys are getting caught up. And then it's like, I eat more spicy food than you. Let's go eat food for food. And it's like,
Oh dear.
some people are faking it.
Oh dear.
Shaking
For the views?
it. It's crazy for views.
That's crazy.
Content. Some people are stealing content, like completely, like word for word. Like word for word. I seen this man, they caught him, I forgot his name. But he caught this guy word for word, stealing the content completely, word for word. And the man had the nerve to try to come after the guy that he copied.
That's
And then, that's how mental it becomes. He tried to come after the guy that he copied, and the man said, "Wait, you're trying to come with me about my issues or whatever,
right.
and you used to copy me word for word."
That's crazy.
It was
Like word for word.
It was the discussion we had before. We want to say in there, but like it's the same thing. But back to Canada though. I don't know, man. If you guys can get out while you can. They're even saying like 40% of graduates in Ontario. There's thoughts about just packing up and just leaving.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I understand.
I don't know if it's Canada or is it just Ontario.
It's Canada.
It's Canada.
Yeah.
Y'all think it's Canada for real?
It's Canada. Yeah.
You
we're the second highest in cost of living. BC is the highest. I think the lowest would be Manitoba or one of the Maritimes.
I should know this because I took geography. I was doing okay in that class. Where's Edmonton again? Edmonton, the city. Alberta. Edmonton, aka Deadmonton. I mean, you could be out there, but
you get paid well.
You get paid well, yeah. Taxes are lower.
But you gotta be in Alberta.
Alberta's not bad.
Alberta's
not that bad, man. You guys make it sound like it's bad. I wish I was in Alberta.
Listen, one of these days
Calgary,
we're gonna have to do via rail. One of these days I'm gonna have to do via rail just to see Canada because I would love to.
Alberta's nice. Saskatchewan is interesting.
I don't think I'd ever touch a via rail. I don't think I'd ever.
Saskatchewan is interesting too.
The flatlands.
It's not like flat. You'll see a train, like literally, you'll be going down the distance, looking the distance, driving, flat. Everything is flat. You'll see a train from end to end. Just cruising.
Wow.
And it's just like, it's really flatlands. It's really a flat. You probably could see a man running towards you from a distance, like from like this. It's like, yo, what is that dot?
That's funny.
Oh, that's someone coming for real. Like, no, for real. Like it's flat. Like, but and it's that weird. It's like an eerie type of cold.
You say the eerie type of cold?
It's eerie. It's not like wind chill, like blowing crazy.
Yeah,
like
it's probably just cold.
It was just cold,
right?
Because like, cold.
Yeah, because the reason why you have wind and everything is because of the valleys and the hills and the mountainousness. That's the reason why, right? Mm-hmm. So there's nothing to actually go over the hill to come and be a draft.
Yeah,
it's just cold.
It's not like a in your chest, like cold. It's like you're chilling, and then you realize you're cold. You're like, wait, hold on, I'm cold. Like it's not like. Oh, you see what I'm saying? It's weird. Mm-hmm. It's a weird thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. But yeah,
like dry heat.
Same thing with like Alberta sometimes. Okay. Because sometimes Alberta it'll be like 5 minutes, jacket on. 5 minutes, jacket off. Like it's weird. Maybe I'm tripping, or maybe it's just I just have a weird body heat thing.
Well, we'll just go to Alberta and Saskatchewan to find out.
The Vent takes a tour.
Yeah.
I want to go to New Brunswick and Nova Scotia.
The Vent takes a Canada tour.
That would be great.
Quebec.
Which is sadly more expensive than just going to the States. They got to fix that too.
That doesn't make no sense.
Yeah, why would...
Well, actually it does.
It does, because we don't have the infrastructure.
Bro, when I flew to BC, I was scared. When you saw the mountains, I was like, oh, so this is what we have to fly through. I understand now. Because, like, I remember I seen it on the map. Like, it looks like we've passed the BC. And we had to spin around. And you felt turbulence. I don't know if it's a turbulence or whatever. I was like, yo, it's a great place. But, I'm not a plane person too tough.
I hear you.
It is what it is.
I hear you.